Oh, wow. They did an order with the oath in it. Haven't seen that before. Hey, Mr. Jones, do you have your letter from, can you give that to my clerk? There we go.
I also brought a hard copy of the motion.
I have that, or well, at least I got the order. I got the, is it this one in the matter of?
Yes.
Okay,
And I brought it's in order. I just kind of created this. I didn't know exactly.
okay. Are you admitted to practice elsewhere?
I'm admitted in California, sir.
Oh, wow. What brings you here?
Family and simple life.
No kidding. You don't live in Monroe, do you?
I live right down the road on Elm Street.
You do?
Down Avenue. Yep, it's my house.
Whereabouts?
Right across from St. Mary's Park, 220 West Elm.
No kidding.
White House in Delaware.
Grew up at 329 West Elm,
Okay, yeah.
220, across from St. Mary's Park. So you're near Snyder's. The guy that wrote Tea House on the August Moon, you know where Central is, and that, what is that? It's Godfrey and Borges. That house right on the corner of Borges and Elm. It was owned by Vern Snyder.
The brick house?
Yeah.
Mr. Boyd?
Well, no, that's Godfrey.
Oh, okay.
That's Boyd's house.
Yep.
Then I don't know who's next to him. There might be somebody else. Then Terry Marlowe lives.
Guy who owns the gun shop? He's my neighbor.
Yes.
Right between us.
Okay, all right. There we go. There's Miss Atkins. Well, on the corner, the guy that wrote Tea House on the August Moon was a big celebrated novel. He's on the other corner, which is Borges, and then there's St. Mary Catholic Central School. Miss Akins, can you hear us? Oh, connecting. Miss Akins, can you hear us? Oh, you're muted. Miss Akins, if you will unmute. She's not unmuting. Can you hear us, Miss Akins? My microphone's on. Miss Akins, can you hear us? Now she's mute. You're muted. Now she's gone. Now she's back. Miss Akins, are you there? You're muted, Miss Akins, if you can hear me. Miss Akins, can you hear me? We're having issues. This is Weipert's courtroom to Houston. Major Tom, your circuit's dead. There's a song you don't know either there, Miss Shelby. I bet Mr. Jones knows it. Maybe not. You have to be David Bowie fans. Hi, Miss Akins, can you hear me? Or it could be Cool Hand Luke, which is a movie you don't know. Which is, we have a failure to communicate here.
Be nice to all this cast us.
Yeah. I bet you've never seen Cool Hand Luke either, have you? You look too young.
Yeah, I'm not a big movie guy.
Paul Newman, George Kennedy, that's a real old movie.
Yeah, I've heard
it. Oh, she keeps calling in and out, in and out. It's probably, I think the weather affects this stuff. Hi, Miss Akins, can you hear us? Do you have a phone number for Miss Akins? I can call her, or you can. You know what? Why don't you write it down, and I don't want to put it on the record.
Okay.
And or show it to somebody here, and we'll type it in. Oh, here she's. Let me try admitting her again. See if this works. Ms. Akins, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what was going on there.
That's okay. We finally connected. I mean, all the satellites lined up and the signals are good. So.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
so,
great.
We are going to call the case in the matter of the petition of Michael Lee Jones. It is Friday, July 16, 2021. This is Judge Weipert's courtroom in the 38th Judicial Circuit Court, Monroe County, Michigan. And Ms. Akins has caused this petition to be filed with the court, which is one of the few times that the court gets to do something that is, for lack of better words, pleasurable, something that the court finds very great merit in, and that is swearing somebody into the practice of law in the state of Michigan. So as I indicated, Ms. Akins has filed a petition here. She is a practicing attorney here in the state of Michigan. Let me turn the floor over to you, Ms. Akins, to make whatever presentation you would like to the court.
Okay, I won't embarrass Michael.
I think you should. There's nothing wrong with that.
We'll do that on our staff meeting later on. No, I'm just kidding. In the time that I've known him, he's an exceptional lawyer. I can say that even in the short period that he's been working with me, and would just be a really great asset to the bar. I'm happy that he asked me. I know he knows other people, in the state and everything like that. Obviously, he works for me, but he will definitely be an asset, and I'm, more than happy to move for his admission. Yeah.
All right, excellent. Then here's what I'm going to do. Mr. Jones is the only person in the courtroom, so I don't really have anybody else to turn to see if anybody objects or anything else like that. Before we turn the floor over to him, I think what I will do is administer the oath. But something that I like to do as well is I asked Mr. Jones if he had a letter to present to the court, which he did provide to the court. And this is a letter from the Michigan Supreme Court Board of Law Examiners, which is dated June 2, 2021. And it reads as follows: to the courts of record of Michigan, greetings. The State Board of Law Examiners, pursuant to the statute in such case made and provided, has examined applicant Michael Lee Jones of Monroe, Michigan, and has found this applicant to be of full age and possessed of sufficient learning in the law, moral character, and ability to enable this applicant to properly practice as an attorney and counselor in the courts of this state. This applicant's admission to the bar of this state is therefore recommended, and that is signed by Maribeth Graff, Executive Director of the Board of Law Examiners of Michigan. So what I'll do at this point in time is I'm going to stand, and Mr. Jones, if you will, raise your right hand and please repeat after me. I, Michael L. Jones,
I, Michael L. Jones,
do solemnly swear
do do solemnly swear
I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Michigan.
I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Michigan.
I will maintain the respect due to courts of justice and judicial officers.
I will maintain the respect due to courts of justice and judicial officers.
I will not counsel or maintain any suit or proceeding which shall appear to me to be unjust, nor any defense except such as I believe to be honestly debatable under the law of the land.
I will not counsel or maintain any suit or proceeding which shall appear to me to be unjust, nor any defense except such as I believe to be honestly debatable under the law of the land.
I will employ for the purpose of maintaining the causes confided to me such means only as are consistent with truth and honor, and will never seek to mislead the judge or jury by any artifice or false statement of fact or law.
I will employ for the purpose of maintaining the causes confided to me such means only as are consistent with truth and honor, and will never seek to mislead the judge or jury by any artifice or false statement of fact or law.
I will maintain the confidence and preserve inviolate the secrets of my client, and will accept no compensation in connection with my client's business except with my client's knowledge and approval.
I will maintain the confidence and preserve inviolate the secrets of my client, and will accept no compensation in connection with my client's business except with my client's knowledge and approval.
I will abstain from all offensive personality and advance no fact prejudicial to the honor or reputation of a party or witness unless required by the justice of the cause with which I am charged.
I will abstain from all offensive personality and advance no fact prejudicial to the honor or reputation of a party or witness unless required by the justice of the cause with which I am charged.
I will never reject from any consideration personal to myself the cause of the defenseless or oppressed, or delay any cause for lucre or malice.
I will never reject from any consideration personal to myself the cause of the defenseless or oppressed, or delay any cause for lucre or malice.
I will in all other respects conduct myself personally and professionally in conformity with the high standards of conduct imposed on members of the bar as conditions for the privilege to practice law in this state.
I will, in all other respects, conduct myself personally and professionally in conformity with the high standards of conduct imposed on members of the bar as conditions for the privilege to practice law in this state.
All right, Mr. Jones, having taken the oath, I will be more than happy and honored to sign this order that admits him into the practice of law in the state of Michigan. And I do, in fact, order that he be admitted to practice law in the state of Michigan. Now, what we're going to have you do, Mr. Jones, is we have a short oath form that we have you sign, but we also in Monroe County have a very time-honored tradition, and that is that everybody that is sworn into practice in the state of Michigan in Monroe County, they sign this big old book that's in front of me that dates back to the 1880s. And it would be our honor and privilege if you would sign the book as well for us while I execute this order for you. You know, Mr. Jones, I note on this order, you might want to sign this as well. I'm going to give it to you, and then that way we can get that filed, and we'll get you 2 copies of that downstairs. But I see that it was set up that way for your signature. So now I welcome you to the practice of law here. Let me turn the floor over to you so that you can make any of your first remarks as a Michigan attorney to anybody, or Ms. Akins, or whoever you would like to.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to, first of all, thank you for taking the time to admit me into the bar. I would also like to thank Ms. Akins for making the motion to have me admitted, and I look forward to bringing honor to the profession. I hope to practice in this courtroom sometime soon.
Well, we would love to have you, and I'm sure you will bring honor. Ms. Akins, do you have anything else that we should address?
I don't think so. Thank you very much for accommodating me in this manner as well. And congratulations, Michael. Thank you.
And I congratulate you as well. And let me tell you this is on my YouTube channel because I did broadcast it live. So I'll leave it up for a week or so. If anybody wants to watch it and see you get sworn in, you're more than welcome to do that. Generally, we delete these things right after we're done with them. And we don't have an obligation to do it on YouTube anymore since the courthouses are now open, at least here in Monroe County. Otherwise we would, but this kind of a ceremony, it's important. And so if you have family members or anything like that that would like to see it, we'll leave it up there for you so that they can view it, okay? So again, congratulations to you. We'll have Emma take you downstairs and we'll get you true copies of your order and then you'll be all set.
My mother, thank you.
Oh, well, absolutely. So, my sister still lives down the street. When it snows, you're going to see me out there plowing the sidewalks all the way down to Custer Statue. So I'll look forward to seeing you. So with that said, we will end our hearing. Thank you again, Ms. Akins.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.